Okay, boys and girls, it's Monday the 18th of January, and here we go with the answers to today's morning maths. Okay, let's start with this. So 45, as you can see, with these questions, we're adding 61. We're not adding 60 anymore, we're adding 61. So 45, if we add 60, we get 105, 105. Let's just bring that down a little bit. Okay, so we add 105, but because we're adding 61, it makes 106. Okay, you've got to add on an extra one. So 68, this is the next question. You can see there, 68 add 61. So 60 add 68 is 128, 128. But once again, we're adding the extra one, so it's 129. Next one, 94 add 61. So 94 add 60 is 154, 154, but we're adding an extra one, so it makes 155. Next one, 124 add 61, 124 add 60 is 184, 184, but don't forget we're adding an extra one, so therefore it's 185. Okay, next questions. 97. Now this time we're taking away 81. So take away 80 first, then take away 1. So 97 take away 80 is 17, just there. And if we've, so with 17, if we take away 81, then we've got to take away an extra one. So therefore we're left with just 16. 342, take away 80 is 262. Okay, let me just check that. Yes, that's correct. But if we take away 81, then the number ends up being smaller. All right, don't forget we're taking away a bigger number, so the answer will be smaller. 463, this time, 463, take away 80 is 383, 383. But once again, we're taking away an extra one, so therefore it's 382. And then 582 take away 582 take away 81 is in fact quite easy. This one, it's 501. Let me just put that back up there, and there we go. Okay, so that's those two questions. Moving on quickly now to question 3. We've got 8, then we've got something, 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 and 13. Now, if we go up in 2s or 3s or 4s, I'm sure you'll realise that we'll get way beyond 13. We are actually only going up in 1s. This is quite easy, really. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. And that's correct, so therefore we know that's right. So 8, 9, 10, halfway between 10 and 11 is, of course, 10 and 1/2, 10 and a half, like that. Okay, right, now we move on to 3005 take away 878. Okay, so there we go, 3005 take away 878. Now, this is just a little bit more tricky than we've done before, because 5 take away 8 we can't do, so we try to exchange in this column, can't do that. Try to exchange there, can't do that, so we just keep going until we find some numbers that we can exchange. Okay, so that is now sorry, that's was 3,000, but we've got to take one of those, so now we're down to 2,000. And what you do is one of these is worth 10 of these. At the moment we've got 0, so if we put a 1 in front, now we've got 10 of those. Okay, and we've got 10 hundreds, which make 1,000. Now unfortunately that's still not enough, because we've got a 0 in this column, and we need to have something in this column such that we can exchange for this column, so we've got to keep going. So take one of these. Now we've got 10 of those, so if we take one away we've only got 9 left, and one of these is worth 10 of those. At the moment in this column we haven't got any, we've got 0, so if we add 10, then all we need to do is put a 1 there, so now we've got 10 tens, which is the 100 that we've taken away from there. Right, now we're almost there, because what we need to do is we still need to take away one of these, so therefore this is now going to be a 9, and one of these is worth 10 of those, so instead of 5 we've now got 15 of those. Now we can actually start working on the subtraction. 15 take away 8 is, of course, 7. And then 9 take away 7 is 2. And then 9 take away 8 is 1. I'm running out of ink, so that's why I'm doing the numbers very small. And then 2 take away 0 is 2. So 2,127. Okay, moving on. Question 5, use the vertical, sorry, I'm looking at question 4. Question 5, calculate 85 take away 205 millimeters. Now, this could be tricky. We're going to leave this as it is. Don't touch that because that's okay. Change this into millimeters, and you should very, very quickly be telling me that this is now 850 millimeters. So 850 take away 205. Right, slow down. Let's do it in stages. So let's take away 200 first, 2, 0, and pretend this is a 0. But 850 take away 200 is 650. Okay, 650. So I'm going to write that down, but that's not the answer, so stop. So don't worry about that. 650. We've got to take away another 5. Okay, so the actual answer, this is the one that should be on your whiteboards, isn't 650. What's 5 less than 50? Well, of course, the answer is 45. So therefore, we put a 45 there, and that now is the answer. Let's cross out the 650 so we don't get confused. And now on to the final question. Right, so calculate the perimeter. Now we've got 4 there. This is 3, this is 3, 5, 1, and this is the question mark. So the question mark, the line that we don't know is a horizontal, so therefore we can only use horizontal lines to help us. This horizontal line and this horizontal line. Now, if I now move that horizontal line and this one and this one, and then I write down the numbers, so this one was a 3, and this one was a 5, hopefully you can see that this one is an 8. So therefore this is 8 centimeters long. Could be centimeters, could be meters, could be anything really. Now what we're going to do is just put a blob there. So remember, the idea is pretend you're an ant and you're going up, along, whoops, down, along, down, and then back again. That's what perimeter means, okay? On Friday, almost the whole class forgot that, so so make sure you remember today. Right, so the perimeter, P, equals 4, add 3, add another 3, add, what else, 5, add a 1, add a 8. Sorry, an 8, that should be 8, 8, 8. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Okay, so if we add those up, 4 add 3 is 7, add 3 is 10, plus 5 is 15, 16, 16 add 8, that's in the 8 times table. So 16 add 8 is 24. 24, and those are the answers for the morning maths today.